praises be to the eternal creator, the great I am, the most high, the source, the all. People of the world, this is not a joke. This is not a game. This is not for play. There is a serious event undergoing or taking place as I'm speaking to you. I'll get into it. I was going to say something, but I'll get into it. Let's start with this. Now, I wrote out everything that I wanted to say, and this is the first time I'm using this program that I have, so I'm able to show you what I'm saying, what I wrote out, so you can go back and read it if you need to. Um, I never advise anyone to listen to anyone because there's so many liars on this earth, and especially at this time, who is speaking. So many deceivers out here who are willing slaves, who are mind controlled, who are paid to lie to the world population, who is paid to deliver false messages, false situations, false everything. So you have to be very vigilant at this time in life. 2021, June. I have some serious information. I just did a whole video about what I'm about to talk about, and there was no sound. So I'm going to try this again, but this time I'm going to watch my mic so that way I'll know if something happens, I can fix it right away. Now, the reason why I share my message is because I do have love inside of me. And I not only have love inside of me, I share my love with people, other people outside of myself, my family, friends, and strangers. I don't look at you as you're this race, that race, though there are some specific things that I'm going to discuss today based on what we consider or label as races. Now let's get into it. So I'm going to minimize this so that way I can, oops, I'm minimizing the wrong one. I'm going to minimize this so that way I can get into what I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to move my picture out the way because I want you to know. I'm going to start doing it without probably adding a picture now, or I'm going to have it like this minimized, but as you can see, it's messing up. Anyway, the picture is not important right now. The truth is important right now, not the picture. So let me go to this screen here. Oops. And start what I'm talking about. Oops, not that. Now let me go. You see, I was at the end, so let me go. I hate that I just had a powerful message, and I hate that I had to do it all over because I just pray that the Spirit will come into me that I may deliver it exactly the way that I said it. Now, zombie apocalypse in progress is what I'm discussing today. And this is not a joke. I want you to take a good look at this picture here. But imagine it with people faces on them instead of skeletons. This is what's really happening. I got this picture offline. It's for educational purposes only. This was a picture of the Walking Dead series. Now, this show that they, you know, promote on Netflix and probably your HBO and Cinemaxes or whatever, they were telling the world what's really happening right now, what they were planning to do. But it was already in progress. So they were mocking the world, saying, "We got you all under control. You're a zombie." We all have been victimized to this mind control, and this is the truth. And I'm realizing even in my life where it affected me. Now, to keep that picture in mind as we continue, the zombie apocalypse in progress. Now, what does that mean in progress? That means it's happening right now, it's rolling right now. And this is the truth. So I'm just going to read this and give my add ins, you know, where necessary. Now, the satanic controlled government has been practicing mind control on the melanated population worldwide for decades. This is nothing new. They have tried many times to take us out, and they couldn't do it, so they had to study us. This is why they have this Egyptian studies. They were studying how to destroy us. Many people do not even see what's going on here. They don't realize what's happening, and they don't want to know. And they'll tell you, I don't want to know the truth. And it's because of fear that they don't want to know the truth. And they don't even understand that the fear that they feel is not of their own natural essence. It is an induced fear by chemicals that they have found that causes fear. They use some type of chemical that causes a reaction in our bodies that causes you to have fear. You start feeling weird in your stomach, and then you start fearing and not even understanding why you fear. Come out of fear. Many of the people in the world are not in their right minds, and only a few are aware of this. Now, I'm not here to judge the world. I'm not here to say what you are, what you're not, but this is what's going on. People are not in their right minds, meaning they don't have the right logic, the right wisdom, the right information. They're not in their right mind. What is right is wrong, and what is wrong is right to many people in this world. They have accepted the inversion of the way life should be instead of accepting the right way. Families have been psychologically weaponized, not only for the destruction of their own members, family members, and friends, but also for strangers. So, what I'm saying is, your family members they have mind controlled our family members to a point where they can use them as weapons to hurt or harm you, even destroy you completely at by a command. I have been analyzing the activities of these people in action, and I've found that they are totally lost in their own minds, and they don't realize that they are. This is the reason many people are labeling themselves targeted individuals, because they are being targeted by these parasites, chemically created and infected human zombies, which are our family, friends, and strangers. People who we love, people who we care for, people who we want to see grow and prosper, people who we want to see happy, are mind controlled to be our enemies. And this is true. I'm telling you it's true. You don't have to believe me. I told you I don't believe everything everyone say, but I'm telling you from my own personal mouth, from the horse's mouth, I'm a Sag. I'm telling you from the horse's mouth. And I know this because I'm being targeted too. Now, in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9, it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." Now, everything in the Bible, I know it's not true. And if it is, it's been altered to a point where it don't make sense. It don't go along with the Most High Creator's plan. So it's been altered to benefit those who want to rule and empower the world. or control the world. But this is really happening. People are really hating each other right now, and they don't even think about it because it's mind control. If you say something to them, they get offended. If you tell them what they're doing, they'll be, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. You're crazy. They're betraying one another. This is really happening. They're hating one another without thinking about it. It's sad, but it's really happening. And I'm not here to teach you or change your mind. I just want you to think about it and educate yourself on the truth concerning all the evils that are presently, that are surrounding every single person on this planet today. And today is June 29th, 2021. It is 3:40 p.m. in California, San Diego. Now, the Bible is a rewritten or altered book of true spiritual knowledge and compilations, which compilations is a collection of information or books that they pile together in one place. So this, which it has been, so this spiritual knowledge that has been converted into a Bible, which the Bible is being used, it has been used and it's still being used. It has been weaponized, and it's being used to mind control and brainwash the people of the world, especially my people, my black people. But it's not just black people, and it's not just happening in America. So these elites have brainwashed, and look at how many people go to church. They don't even know that they're under mind control. They're hoping for something to happen that is never going to happen if they don't put in no work. We are presently in the zombie apocalypse phase of these parasites' plan. We are truly, and I know this for a fact because I'm experiencing these things. This is not just my word. Look around and pay attention to people. Listen to people when they're crying out. This is happening right now, June 2021. And it's already been in motion since at least the 1960s when they dis, uh, destroyed our people. Whatever year it was, I'll say around the time the Oklahoma bombing, around that time and after that is when they enacted this plan to keep the melanated people, the black people, under submission. Some of their experiments before they really rolled out the plan included gang banging, black on black crimes. We're killing ourselves and we don't even understand why we're doing it. I mean, come on now. Shoes, money, cars, rims, gold, jewelry, because somebody said something to you crazy, because somebody looked at you crazy. Do you really think those are the reasons people are dying? No, it's because of mind control and white serial killing. You think people just wake up today and just want to go out and kill a bunch of people or eat people, rape people, child molestation? You think that's people in their right mind? These are just a few ways the parasites of the earth have tested out their mind control capabilities. That's what these things are. The spirit of truth, wisdom, has been poured out on the entire world. And this is the reason so many people are awakening to the truth, to what's really going on this earth. I am not a racist, but truth is truth. I am not hate, I am love. And I love my people. And I may show it in a strange way during these last couple of years. It's because of everything that I've been going through that they don't understand. A Time to Kill, the movie. If you know anything about that movie, you know that, like it says in Ecclesiastes in the Bible, there is a time to kill. There's a time for everything. A time for war, a time for peace, a time to kill, a time to heal, whatever. Well, we're in a time to kill because the parasites are who we call the white pink people, the non melanated people. These people are your secret society members. They are your Illuminatis, the synagogue of Satan's, or devils. And also, they have recruited or initiated our family members and friends to help them. And because why do they help them? Because they're zombies, because they're under mind control. If they were in their right mind, they would not help. There would be wars right now happening, which it is a war going on right now, but it's silent. It's a slow killing process. These parasites have already hijacked the minds and emotions of the world population. They have mastered mind control over billions of people. Do you know if you are a human zombie? Did you line up happily for the Tuskegee Project 2021? Since immunization, many have been on and off. I'm sorry, many have been an active switch. You can be turned on and off remotely at any time, like a robot. They'll do whatever they say on command. So if you are one of these robots, you can be turned on and off to do whatever these parasites say on command. If you know anything about the Manchurian Candidate movie, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And to give those who have not watched the movie an idea, now there was a guy, and there are a few, actually a few soldiers who were under mind control. They were brainwashed to be mind controlled. And how did they control them? What was their switch? A switch was a word, a sound. It was, they can use a color, a phrase. They'll use certain things. So it'll seem like it's blending in with life. So it's not obvious what they're doing. So they're not going to say, I need you to go kill somebody. They already have it programmed in you for them to just say red, blue, green, and then it just turns on that you know that you're going to go hurt somebody. The love of many people. The love of many people. Listen to me, my people of the world, whom I love so dearly, and I may have like I said, a weird way of showing it these days, but I have not changed my love and my heart for my people. I have a right to be angry. I have a right to kill somebody right now for what they are doing to me. And this is the truth. A human right. The love of many have, I'm not just reading this, it have waxed cold, as stated in the Bible, Matthew 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So there is a lot of iniquity, a lot of evil and wickedness, murder and violence, affliction, hurting and harming of people is going on right now. Now in the Bible it talks about in the end, in the end of the world, that these things would occur. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can go back and read the whole thing for your understanding. But this is just the first part of this that I'm talking about. So there's more information that I want to share, but I got to get it out, and I got to get it out properly. So I'm just going to give you that for now. Now, I have firsthand experience with love waxing cold amongst my own family and friends, and this is true. Like everybody has turned their back on me. I can try and accept one person so far, and um, if they're not helping to try to poison me or damage my vehicle or poison my environment where I lay my head or my clothing or my food, they just completely just stopped talking to me for no reason at all. So don't I want people to know the truth. And there is no reason except they are being mind controlled to do it. They're under these parasites spell. Love is gone in many. The love is buried deep, so the love is gone in our people. The love in them is gone. This is that time they talked about where the love would wax cold. Friends would betray each other. Family would betray each other. Parents would betray their children, and siblings will betray each other. This is happening right now, and it has nothing to do with the Bible. And if it does have anything to do with the Bible, it's because these parasites are, um, rolling the script. They are the reason for these things. The love is the love in many people is gone way in the back of them. The love is buried in most of the people of the world. It's buried deep in them underneath all the lies and the deception and the mind control and the brainwashing. They are truly zombies at this point. These people are out of their minds. They are not themselves. They are not who you may think they are mentally. Mentally, they are out to lunch and they know what they do, but really, they don't know what they do. So, like Christ said, He said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." It's because they don't know truly I can't even explain it, but it's like they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing. So they're under a spell and they're not catching on. Because how do they help keep the spell on our people? They give them things to deceive them, to not even think about what they're doing. Money, if they want a car, they'll help them get a car. If they want a house, they'll help them get a house. If they want a wardrobe, they'll help them get a wardrobe. If they want to take a trip, they'll help them take a trip. If they want things, they will help them do this because they're more. You think they worried about our people getting the little money they give them? These people have everything in the world because they stole it from us, the melanated people. So they have the whole world in their hands. They don't care about giving you nothing because they know what they can lose if you was to wake up and realize that they stole everything from you. You wouldn't have to take their crumbs if you understood who you are and understood who they are and what they're doing to you, your family, your friends, and the people you love and care for. So they don't care about the little chump change that you so gladly accept. Being a traitor, a betrayer. And the reason why you are these things is because they have hijacked you mentally. They have hijacked our people, these soulless parasites. These people are lost. Our people, our loved ones, our families, our friends, our strangers and neighbors, good people, innocent people who are becoming demons, are lost in a dark place inside of their own minds. And these parasites that I mentioned above are the reason because they have taken control of our people. Are you familiar with the movie Get Out? Get Out. Now, one important, which probably is the main point in this movie, I don't know what the Arthur meant, but what I gathered from it was for the black people who think like a white supremacist. They have black skin, but on the inside of them, it's not right. They're all messed up inside because they think they're a white supremacist. But it's not because our people think they're white supremacists. It's because they're being mind controlled to think like a white supremacist. They'll even look at a black person. I have two people in my family say this. You niggas. But they said it with aggression and power. You niggas. And said whatever else. I swear it was like verbatim. They said exactly the same thing. And when the second person said it, I knew at that point that our people, I understood, the light came on, that our people were truly under mind control. This is not a joke. This is not for play. This is not something to dismiss. This is not something to just think about and talk about today and forget about it tomorrow. But this is something that's affecting our entire world of people, melanated people, every day. And it's going to continue until we rise up and destroy these devils. I was trying to think peacefully, but the spirits have revealed to me that's not what the goal is here. That's not what our goal is supposed to be. Peace is part of our goal, but we don't get it peacefully. You can't get a peace from people who don't want peace, because they have brainwashed our families, friends, and strangers to become hung up on greed, the love of money and material things, houses, cars, clothes, jewelry, entertainment, fun, excitement, and everything you can think of in this world, taking trips, birthdays, marriages, parties, all this stuff are distractions. They have brainwashed the people to value these things, which are material things, more than you, more than a human life. Do your life matter to you? Do your children's lives matter to you? If you can't answer that question and say yes and mean it in your soul, you are under mind control. If you don't show it, you can say it all you want, but if you don't show it in your actions, you are under mind control. They don't value their own lives, so don't expect them to value yours. So that goes for those who are brainwashing, the parasites, and those who are brainwashed. At this point, people, if you are conscious and aware of what's going on, they're not valuing your life. So don't expect them to, because they're not valuing their own. These, all of them are lost. Even the parasite is lost. These people seem to be the problem, our family, friends, and strangers. They seem to be the problem. Why? Because they're the ones putting in the work. They're putting in most of the work, but they are not the problem. They are a part of the problem because they're helping to afflict and hurt and harm their own families and members, friends, and strangers. They are a part of the problem, but they are not the creator of the problem. These hidden, now hear me clearly, because sometimes I don't sound like I'm saying the word right and clearly. These hidden parasites are the problem. And they're really not all that hidden, because I can see them. They are the hidden hand that is harassing, gang stalking, afflicting, trying to promote fear, destroying livelihoods, causing people to lose their jobs, their homes, their finances, causing them debt, trying to cause them problems to land them in prison or jail, and they're killing innocent people. And this is happening every minute of the day. This is their job, to destroy the lives of the people of the world. This is happening to me. This is happening to thousands of people out here in this world. This is your satanic system promoting this stuff under the mind control of demonic forces that themselves invoked. They are the wolves in sheep clothes. They walk around as if they are innocent, fake smiles on their faces as if they are happy. They give gifts as if they care. They cause these pandemics, then, you know, pacify you with stimulus checks as if they care for you. They cause the problem, then pacify you as if they care for you. This is all false images, and it is truly the best of deception. In the Bible, Matthew said, who don't exist. 24 verse 4, but I'm going to say it because they're saying what is true. I'm not talking about, it says, and Jesus answered and said unto his disciples, and that's what you'll learn when you read about it. Take heed. My point in this part is this: take heed that no man deceive you. Who is man? The human beast, the parasite, the white, pale, pink skinned demon. Now I was me, Felicia R. Cornwell. I was blind, but now I see. My family and my friends have turned against me because they're under mind control. They are betraying me. They are traitors because they're under mind control. They're doing it for money, material things, other material things, like I mentioned, cars, houses, jobs, bonuses, whatever they offer them that makes them smile and feel like they really got something. I have showed love to all the people of the world, even the parasite. But this is not a time to show them love. This is a time of war. It is a silent war, what you call a cold war. Like I mentioned before in one of my videos, a war, this unfortunately is one of the wars where only one half of the battle knows that it's a war, and the other half are asleep in la la land, under an illusion, in a dream, in a fairy tale. And this was a part of their plan. Why? Because they have mastered mind control to make you believe that illusions are real. They made people, cause people to believe that black on black crime is the norm. It's not normal. Serial killing is not normal. Molesting children is not normal. Raping women and children and men is not normal. Homosexuality is not normal. These people who I love and care for, my melanated race of people, the real humans or humans on this earth. The human beast has an agenda, agenda to depopulate us. I am being afflicted. My jobs have been compromised. My income has been compromised. My homes have been compromised. My vehicle has been compromised. They have attacked everything, tampered, vandalized my car, vandalized my clothes, afflicted my body. Not just me, thousands, if not millions of people in the world this is happening to for no apparent reason, except they understand that we are not under their spell. We are not under mind control. So they know that we are a threat to them and their system of deception that has got the people under mind control. They should have been shooting me every night with energy microwave weapons, trying to program me to fear them. They have been shooting me in my mind and my stomach the most, because I had to do some research on why they even did that. I thought they were like really trying to, even though they did try to kill me because they were doing it to my heart multiple times. But the reason why they do it to our minds and our stomach, they do it to your mind because they're trying to program you to think like a white supremacist. And if that don't work, then they do it to your belly because they're trying to cause you to fear them. And since those it's not working, they tried to do it to my heart to try to cause me cardiac arrest. But the spirit, the universe, the all, the great I am, the eternal creator says no. And I say no. And I shall live. Whether my family or friends understand this or not, I have seen this happening to some of the people who afflict me, who have betrayed me, who's turned their back on me. I've seen this happening in my family. I just could not explain it. I knew something was going on, and I never got rid of that thought. So our ancestors have been revealing that they truly are the human beast on this earth. When they are eradicated, then there will be peace on earth. As long as they exist on this earth, whether they go silent or not, they will cause all this chaos. Eventually, they're going to have to be destroyed because they won't never change. Many of our people over the decades and centuries have tried to conform them to civil ways, and they cannot be conformed. When our people, the melanated people, the original people of the earth who first came in contact with these people, attempted to show them our people's ways of doing things, they learned our ways to they learned how to put on the false image of a sheep, but they never got rid of the wolf within. So therefore, they cannot be conformed, even if they want to. It's not in their nature to be civil. This is what I'm saying to you right now is just a piece of what's going on. This is why they want to destroy the people who are conscious and aware and who are waking up. Because not only do we see what they're doing, the spirit world is showing us more things about what's happening, what's coming, and everything else. Now, my family, friends, and strangers out there, all the people of the world, because this is not just happening amongst Black people or melanated people, because there's millions of melanated people, billions of melanated people, actually. You got your Arabs, Indians, Russians. Black people are everywhere. Melanated people are everywhere because we were there first. This is our earth. given to us by our Creator, the all, the great I am, the eternal, prime, eternal Creator. And this plague, insect, parasite, bacteria, who is a virus, wherever they come from, stole it from us. And this is why they keep us oppressed, because they don't want us waking up to realize that, because that information is embedded in our DNA. The Spirit has been poured out upon us to awaken us to the truth so we can see the past and see the future, so we can understand what's happening right now. Black men, Black people, melanated men, melanated people, we're going to have to rise up and destroy them. But like I said, it won't be a human who does it. We have to put on our spiritual power, which is the truth. Once we gain our truth and the right knowledge, you're going to feel the change inside of you. You're going to feel the transformation happening. And when it comes about, you're going to know that we're not going to be the same. We're going to be a different being at that point. I don't promote hate. I don't promote anything but preservation of my people. I love my family enough to tell us the truth, whether they accept it or not. This is why most families look at people like they're strange when we're telling the truth about what's happening to us, especially the people who are being targeted. But before I go, let me tell you this, show you this. This is why our families are judging us, because they're judging us because they're under mind control. That is the true reason. They're under mind control because they are themselves are asleep. They really are. They are asleep. And we've got to understand it. I wanted to read this stuff from this white man who was a good man. He was a good man. Like I said, I don't hate nobody. I just tell the truth, whether people like it or not. But this man said something powerful. I think this was let me see if it's in the book of William Cooper. This was years ago. They murdered him. Yep, they murdered him. Yep, it is right here. It says, this is what it says in the book, Behold a Pale Horse. He wrote in his book, or it was written, he added it to his book. It was written by a Delamere Duveras. So it's Delamere Duveras. He wrote a quote. It says, one basic truth can be used as a foundation for a mountain of lies. And if we dig deep enough in the mountain of lies and bring out that truth to set it on top of the mountain of lies, the entire mountain of lies will crumble under the weight of that one truth. And there is nothing more devastating to a structure of lies than the revelation, of the truth upon which the structure of lies was built, because the shock wave of the revelation of the truth reverberates and continues to reverberate throughout the earth for generations to follow, awakening even those people who had no desire to be awakened to the truth. So this is why we have to continue to tell the truth. So help us, universe. We do it because we love you. We do it because we want you to be happy. We do it because we want you to be married and happy, and we want you to have a prosperous life. We want you to be healthy. We want all of us, we want to be too. But we're angry right now. We're mad, but not mad insane. Now you tell me, how would you feel if someone was poisoning you, shooting you with an energy weapon that you can't see because you're laying down in your bed and you wake up to it trying to paralyze your body? Or you wake up and you go outside and somebody then scratched up your car or stole your gas or hindered something with your car mechanics. How would you feel? Would you be walking around smiling like everything's all glory and being fake? Now, I smile because I am joyful, but I ain't smiling at people too much these days because a lot of them are under mind control. So I have to be vigilant and show them that I'm not playing just as much as they're not playing. So there's more to come. I love you, my people, and I pray to the eternal creator, the universe, and all the celestial family to get the message through to you so that you can understand the truth. That way you can wake up. That way we can all come together and exterminate the parasites who are trying to exterminate us. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Sending my love and light to all the melanated people all across the land and any righteous person across this land.